What's up, parrot heads? Welcome to Coming Monday, a podcast about Jimmy Buffett. I am your host, Caleb McCraw, and joining with me here on Coming Monday Island is my co-host, the creepiest surfer on the beach, my good friend,
Hey, ladies.
Mr. Mike Postolakis.
Man, hey, buddy, how's it going? Man, one time there's like a great Greg Fitzsimmons joke about this, but it really happened to me in real life. I was with my fiance way back in the day, and her mom came to visit. We went to the beach, and they wanted to go shopping at the promenade on Santa Monica Boulevard. And I was like, I'm going to go lay out on the beach or whatever. And I had these brand new sunglasses that I really liked. And so I'm laying on the beach, and a couple of honeys on the beach, if you know what I'm saying, you know? And they went into the water, and I thought, I don't mind, I could cool off a little bit. so I went in the water, and I swear to God, this huge wave came and hit the girls, and one of them got knocked loose a little bit, their top. And I was like, for like a split second, I was like, it like actually happened. That thing you always think about, you know? And then God was like, heads up. And a bigger wave hit me and knocked my sunglasses off, and they were gone. And so then I had to I looked for them, and then I just got out of the water, dried off, and then met up with my my girlfriend and her mom. And my girlfriend was like, where'd your glasses go? And I was like, they got knocked off. Anyway.
Saw a boob on the beach. They got knocked off.
Yeah. I was trying to save a kid from drowning, and I lost him. Anyway,
cut to Mike halfway through the story. By this point, I had punched the guy, and I told him, you shouldn't say that about women. They're all beautiful creatures.
Sure.
There was a time when I was a kid, we would go to Myrtle Beach every year, and my dad lost his glasses in the ocean every single year.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where when I was like 9, I was like, why are you wearing them in the ocean? Like, I don't understand. I guess I get it in a way, but I'm also like, this happens every year.
Because it looks cool.
It does look
cool. When you're just like standing waist deep in an ocean with sunglasses on.
But we would get out there like far. Like, I mean, like we'd be like swimming like in the ocean, like. At least when I was little, so I was probably like 8 or 9. Like, I wouldn't be able to touch the bottom. And my dad's not exactly a tall guy. He's like 5'11". So I imagine it wasn't too much further.
Where do you get your height from?
What?
Where do you get your height
My
from?
granddad was like 6'4".
On your
mom's side.
Okay.
My mom's also pretty tall for a woman. My mom's like 5'11", like 5'7" or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is, tallish for a woman.
Sure. Which beach? Myrtle Beach?
Myrtle Beach. We'd always go to Myrtle Beach. We'd stay at Ocean Lakes RV Park and Family Campground.
Nice.
That was that place ruled. We make fun of it now, but it was like so much. They had like a putt-putt course and an arcade, a skate park.
So fun. We should go.
Go play.
I'm a big dude. I'm back on all that stuff. I love that stuff. Going to Gatlinburg.
Dude, I literally
Gatlinburg rules.
It surprises me.
No, really, I love all that stuff.
I feel like you wouldn't have liked the tourism aspect of it, like how
I don't like. I actually
the crowdedness.
I know I'm not a big crowds guy, but I do love commerce and tourism, and I love just people watching.
The Commerce and Tourism Board.
Yeah,
that's what we should be running for.
We'll scare all the bachelorettes away.
Yeah, we'll get a Disneyland park in Nashville.
But we went to. I took my parents to Gatlinburg last year in the summer, and it was kind of a big thing for me because when we used to go all the time when I was a kid. That was like our summer vacation from Ohio. We'd drive down to Tennessee.
We were garbage.
Yeah. I loved it, man. But when I was like, I think I was like 10, let's say. We had a summer in Gatlinburg, and you've been there, right?
Yeah. Well, okay. You know what's funny? My parents honeymooned there.
That's amazing.
You're calling him garbage.
That is pure trash. That is top tier trash. That's amazing. That's beautiful.
Well, you know what's funny is like I asked my mom about it one time. I was like, "Why didn't you guys go to Gatlinburg? You didn't go to like Hawaii or like the Bahamas?" And my mom was like, "I wanted to go somewhere because my mom loves like Christmas. They got married around Christmas. She's like,
Okay.
I love the Christmas time. I love the winter time. So I wanted to go somewhere where it'd be like snowing or something." And then my dad was like, "It was a lot cheaper than those other two places."
Hey man, hey, that's a marriage I would put money down on. I'd be like, that one's lasting.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean?
It has.
Yeah.
It is just funny because like it's also that thing. I mean, you want to think like it's also the idea of like, well, it doesn't matter where we go as long as we're together. So this kind of is like the point. It's like we can go to the Bahamas, but like it doesn't really matter.
It matters a little bit, but so when I was like 10, we went to Gatlinburg and we were like walking on the strip or whatever, and there was like a haunted house kind of thing. And my dad was like, "Well, you want to go?" And I gotta be, I got like scared. I didn't want to go, and it was like this whole thing of like, I mean, first of all, I still don't like walking into a place where
Yeah.
when like it's dark and shit, like all that. And I kind of like had a bit of a meltdown on the Gatlinburg street, and my dad has never let that down. I mean, we're talking 37 years on, and he would still bring it up.
And
So-
you're two Greek guys. They're like, there's a Papa Bear and his cub out there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We don't know what's going on.
Like we'd be like have people over, and he'd be like, "Remember the time Mike like cried?" I'm like, "I'm gonna tune this guy up in a second. I think I could take him now."
What happened?
You're like, I'm 45. I'm not going to take this from you anymore.
What?
So what was the?
So we
freak
went
out?
last year, and this was going to be like my like
Your redemption. You're like, I'm going back. I'm going in there.
I'm
You
good to
showed-
go now.
You showed up and you were like, guess what, guys? Mike Postolakis is back and he's coming in.
So so my parents and me and my wife go into this haunted house, and it's a pretty good a haunted house, really. But dude, there were so many.
It's very weird to be in a haunted house when it's not October.
Well, this was like, what did I say last? I think it was like close to October.
Oh, it was close to
Yeah.
October then. Okay. I just didn't know if it was just like a thing they had like around.
Well, I think it's going all year, but yeah.
That's hilarious.
But so we go in, and first of all, now the tables have really turned, because not only am I not 10 anymore, but they're 82 years old. Have you ever taken like
And you were deep down like, what if somebody jumps out and gives them a heart attack? They're going to be like, who's?
100%? Literally. So first of all, like they move like molasses. So like we're in this like pitch black hallway, and you know how like those things work, like it's
Yeah.
cloth, and so people are like
Yeah.
that work there. My parents are moving like so slow that the teenagers that work there are like, they're doing the whole like "Woo," to the point where they're like, "Woo, move, keep moving," because they gotta go run down and be like, Leatherface. But what you just brought up, my dad is a heart attack survivor, and at some point, people are jumping out at us, and I'm like, oh my god, wait, this guy's had like a heart attack. And people are jumping out at us. Like, I don't want to ruin some teenager's life because he scared an old man to death. So I had to take it upon myself to run ahead to trigger all the people to jump out, so I could then go like, all right, come on. Like I'm just taking the shrapnel.
And
like-
deep down,
like
you're
it's
still
deep-
terrified.
I'm scared. I'm pissing my pants.
Wait, so how old is he again?
He's like 80. I mean, 81.
I mean, that
82.
is
Yeah.
actually crazy to go into a haunted house
Yeah.
at that age. For real, that's my grandma's age. I just
They
can't
weren't-
imagine that.
But what's really funny is they weren't scared at all, like even a little bit. At some point, we're in this room that's like got blood all over the walls and like dolls everywhere, like doll parts. And at some point, my mom looks down at like a doll with like a twisted head and blood on it, and my mom goes, "I think your sister had that doll." like that's what we're talking about here. And
Well,
then,
to be able to get around at that age in a dark place, I mean, that's
yeah, well, they're very active people, but
it's very funny. Like haunted houses, like once you truly can like get in the headspace, like when you're 80 and have been through life, it's like none of this is real.
none of this is Then
You're just like, I don't like.
we had to deal with a mortgage for 40 plus years.
Yeah, it's
Nothing
like-
scares us.
Yeah, it's like I don't.
The best part though came at the end when you get at the very end of the thing, you get in this elevator because you got to go back down, and so you get in this elevator, and then the lights totally go out, and then like the lights on the other side, like there's like a chain or like a fencey kind of thing on the elevator, you know, and the lights come on and it's a guy with a chainsaw like that, you know, and then the doors open and you're on the bottom floor. So that happens and kind of scared me a little bit. And then we get out of the elevator, and that's the end of the ride or whatever, the house. And my wife and mom are like, "Where's your dad?" And we turn around and I just see like he's on his phone still in the elevator and the door's shut. And so he had to go back up and do it all over again because he was checking the Ohio State score.
It's funny because he terrified the people that were getting on that elevator next.
He scared them to death. Yeah. How did we get on that? That was crazy. Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg, yeah. There's actually, I was funny because I was on my phone the other day, speaking of like putt-putt and stuff.
Yeah.
They just opened a Scooby-Doo like putt-putt thing in Gatlinburg, and I was like, I realistically might drive to
We're doing that. Can we do a day trip?
a day trip to Gatlinburg.
A day trip? We'll do an ep.
Yeah, bring the ladies. Do a little Coming Monday putt-putt.
Sure.
Mike was
Could be
thinking
the
of
boys. I
trip.
mean,
Could also do a boys trip.
hey, I know.
Hey, cut that part where I said the thing about bringing the ladies.
Definitely cut this part. Hey, I know you're in a new relationship, but some of us would love to get out of the house for a little bit. Shout out to my wife. I do love her. No, that'd be. I don't care. That'd be fun. I guess spring summer. I guess it's all six of us now. So it was going back to those swinger trips that I talked about earlier.
It's like, what do you,
Sometimes the more heads you add, the harder it is to plan things. Schedules get involved. Let's not
Hey,
complicate
this is
things.
business, not pleasure, right? You know, we gotta.
but then we'll have an uneven number. We'll have one guy.
If we do it on the weekdays, I have no excuse because she has to work.
That is
Sorry that they couldn't do it on the weekends.
That's true. I could also just take a weekday off from work. So
I do. I love Gatlinburg. I think it's and Pigeon Forge rules too.
I haven't been since I was probably in high school. I think we went when I was in high school. It was fun though. I remember. I can probably say this now. We're far past this. So my brother and me went to like one of those moonshine tasting places, and so me and my brother I've looked like this since I was like 17, and me and my brother were in there, and the guy was like, "Hey, do you want to try some?" So we did, and it hit us hard.
Oh, I'm sure. 17
I bet, man.
And then I remember I was like walking around and I tripped and fell. And my dad was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I don't know. There's something."
My shoes are too small.
It was one of those things where I don't know. You like don't have an excuse. You're just like, it's crazy out here, you know? There's altitude. It's a different altitude. It's crazy, you know?
Man, was there anything better than when you could get away with drinking when you were underage?
It's awesome.
Oh, dude. I mean, I like because I also looked.
The best part is they're not going to hear that story because they don't listen.
Hey, come on, we need the bump. Yeah, if you ask my wife, she was like, she saw my high school senior photo, and she was like, "You look like an insurance salesman." Like, I mean, I just looked old, and that was great because we could go drink at bars at the Ohio State campus.
That's pretty.
And they would just let us right
Dude,
in.
living near a college must rule.
Yeah, in Ohio State, that campus. I mean, now it kind of sucks, but back in the like '90s, it was amazing. It was all dive bars, some of the best dive bars.
Do they have bars on campus?
Oh yeah, sure.
Is it like on? Okay.
Because Ohio State's huge.
I guess technically it's not on campus, but I mean, if it's like 10
No, it's part
feet
of
out-
it's part of campus.
It's part of campus.
Yeah.
Like you can use your student money to.
I don't think you can use your
Probably for some food, but I think
Yeah.
it's similar to IU. I think there's places where you can get, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and
I went
it
to a
used to have,
Baptist college. That didn't fly at all. You couldn't drink off campus.
Well, even if it's
yeah,
not
but you
on,
went to a pretty religious place.
Yeah, I did.
I was just gonna say it's like if I haven't been to Ohio State, but if it's really close if it's not directly on, like it's on like same streets and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that's what I mean. Is like,
Yeah.
it's like here's a dorm room, here's a bar. This is technically campus. This isn't.
That kind of
Well,
stuff.
yeah, but I mean, you would have to have like some distance.
Yeah.
I mean, when I went to Kent State, which also had some amazing dive bars back in the day, there was like a whole row. So like, and then I rented a house right down the street, so we could all party all night. And but yeah,
What year did you graduate from Kent State?
I didn't graduate from Kent State actually. I dropped out at some point.
Sorry, they actually do have some on campus as well.
Oh, that's
yeah,
sick.
so-
Dude, I wouldn't have graduated from college if they had that on campus.
Oh man, Had a good time. But yeah, but I mean, even in high school, like we'd go down to the Ohio State campus and just good times.
Those are good times.
Some amazing bars. I miss a dive. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but a good dive bar. You can't beat it.
Bars.
They're going away.
Yeah.
Which I think is a big problem because like crazy men have to go somewhere.
Yeah. That I was watching a thing last night actually. This guy, his name's like Kofi. He's on YouTube. He watches like shows from we're getting into a weird part of like society where it's like people will review like old shows and it's a show from like 2010.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. But he started out, he would always watch like Pros versus Joes and just because like he's like, if you've never seen the show, here's what it is type of thing. And he just did one on Bar Rescue. And he was like, so many of these places would work if they were just like, this is too complicated. Just serve beers, have music, have a pool table, and just do it. He's like, but it's like John Taffer shows up and he's like, we're gonna do this like mint flavored mojito, and you're like, it's like these people only like take the caps off Bud Lights. It's like they don't.
It's hard to find a place that just has like okay food. Like if you're just looking for like a snack and beer, like say it's like a shitty bar pizza, it's like you can't even find that. That's hard to find.
Pizza's even a little exotic. I mean, you need like
burger fries,
nachos, mozzarella sticks,
or like
onion rings,
or like pretzel, like just something like that.
Yeah, just give me something to you know.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like so many places are
between Boilermakers.
Everything's so complicated. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we have like this like in-house ranch or whatever. It's like, dude, just get cheeseburger, ketchup. That's all I need.
And you know what? You can't find like
or Ida frozen fries. Just
that's good. That's all you need. And a good jukebox, which you can't even find anymore because now it's all the touchscreen bullshit. That's when I knew the country was starting to tank.
No, really?
Well,
these digital.
Now you can control it from the phone, so you.
I know it's the worst. So my wife will do that. We'll go to places, and she'll tap into that. And we were at Austin Commons in East Nashville, 5 Points, and we're just sitting there, and she played. And this is even before all this stuff happened, but she played Kid Rock's "Bob Dina Bob," you know. And I was kind of like, I was like, this is a weird song for this place to play. And she was like, and then the song ended, and then it played again. I was like, that's crazy. It's playing again. And then she was like, I know. Wouldn't it be weird if like Take On Me played after this? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. Sure enough, Take On Me played. And I was like, how did you know that? She's like, oh, I'm controlling this.
That's funny. That's the old John Mulaney thing of playing the same song over and over again.
I know. You know what? We did that as kids. Yeah. And now he has that famous bit, and I can't ever do it.
That is the most fun. We would do that at Waffle House, but my favorite part was I worked at the club for years, and so like we would go there afterwards, and we'd be talking about the shows. People walk up song, walk off. And we were like, wouldn't it be funny if we had our own walk up and walk off for Waffle House? So we'd play it when we walked in and walked out.
That is
I know that Mulaney bit haunts me because when we were kids, also stop me if I've already told this. It's been a minute since I've told the same story.
It's true.
Yeah, true.
I'm on a hot streak. But my buddy who had a birthday party when we were like 12 or 13 at Pizza Hut. Did I tell this story?
I don't think so, no.
We did that same bit. We put all of our money into the jukebox and played Love in an Elevator over and over and over and over
That's
again.
Also like that doesn't work for the Mulaney bit because Love in an Elevator is a long song.
Yeah. And everybody at Pizza Hut hated us. And we just played it over and over again. And then during the party, the Pizza Hut got robbed. Yeah, somebody came in and stuck the place up.
What?
Yeah. Like gun and everything. Like came in.
You hear stories like that where it's like, yeah, they got robbed at a McDonald's. It's like, how much money is in a McDonald's? I've never even thought about it.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I always assume bank and liquor store are the only places.
These two guys just bum rushed in and put a gun to the cashier's head during the birthday party.
Dang.
And then like they ran out, and we all like ran out into the parking lot to like act tough and be like, "Come back, mother," like that. Like our parents were like, "Get the fuck back in here, go play the jukebox."
Yeah, go play Love in an Elevator again.
The guy with the gun's like, someone turn this fucking song off.
So there, I get to tell that story, but I can't do it as a bit.
That's crazy. That's actually insane. So how long were they in? How long was the ordeal?
Oh, I mean,
I mean,
super
it wasn't
fast.
a hostage situation.
No.
But like, I mean, how long did it take for them to get the money, yell what they need to say?
I don't know, man. I mean, in my memory, it was like,
What are you
minutes.
planning something?
Yeah.
No, it's just, I mean, how often do you hear a
car
story
running.
like this?
Was there a car? Or did they run? Did you see? It's like, was there another?
If
guy?
I remember correctly, they ran. I don't know where maybe they parked the car somewhere, but I don't know.
Damn.
But I mean, like in my memory, it was like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But it probably took like 5 minutes.
that's insane.
5 minutes would be a crazy long time.
Well, that would be.
It really was.
That is before cell phones.
That's what I was gonna
So,
say.
yeah.
Like that, it would. They probably had a little bit more time.
But I think it also took a minute for us to even know what was going on.
to process it.
Yeah, because we were just running around and eating, pizza and ruining everyone's
Pizza Hut's
afternoon.
a weird place to have a birthday party because
No, it was you don't.
because there's nothing there's nothing
Nah.
to do.
No,
Pizza
brother.
Hut used to have the buffet.
It used to be the fucking best place on earth.
Well, no, I mean they have the buffet, but I'm saying like I guess because like I'm thinking like Chuck E. Cheese for a kid's birthday party for pizza when it comes to that.
Yeah, I know. We never had a Chuck E. Cheese party.
Yeah, I mean I never did either. We had this place called Mr. Getty's, which was in I don't know if they have those everywhere. It was in Spartanburg, which is like 20 minutes from our
Like the
group.
richest guy in the world, Mr. Getty,
I don't.
the guy who makes all the images,
I don't. I look.
who
See,
owns all our photos.
someone referenced that, and I was like, I don't know if that was some sort of inside joke because it was spelled Getty's like the end of spaghetti. But I don't know if they named it that because of the really rich people. But I remember the only thing I remember about it was there was two separate so they had a pizza buffet outside, right? And then they had two separate rooms you could go into. One played cartoons on like a big movie screen, and then one played sports on a big movie screen. And so I remember, and then there was also
Two
like
separate rooms.
yeah, two separate
that's a
like
big place.
movie. That's a big place. It was like a Dave and Buster's. It was huge.
Mm-hmm.
They had bumper cars on the inside. We used to tear those bumper cars to pieces, dude. We were.
What is this place called? Paradise?
Yeah, I know.
Heaven?
Right?
What are you,
It might
bumper
be,
cars?
It might be the greatest place I've ever been to. But
Oh my gosh.
I had my
Amazing. Is it still around?
no, it's not. It closed down. I had my
The overhead had to be insane.
Well, yeah, I went when I was a kid, and it was a joke. When I turned 18, I was like, we should go again. I was like me and like 10 of my friends.
Yeah.
And we went there, and I don't know if the nostalgia had worn off or because it was bad.
Yeah. We had a place like that in Columbus called Franco's, and not as big, obviously, but it was a pizza place that we would go to after Little League, and they were one of the first people to have like that projection, the green, blue, red, and they would show sports, but if it was like a rain out or whatever, or no Indians or Reds games, they would show old movies.
Oh, yeah.
And they had like old movie posters on the wall. That's like where I fell in love with movies.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's why I saw Creature from the Black Lagoon for the first time.
Nice.
And then they had a back game room with all the best arcades.
Yeah, because I mean, they had like a sick arcade too. I mean, the whole thing.
Let's open one of those places. That's what the kids need. Get off the phone, you nerd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Our mascot would just be Aiden, like a cartoon version of Aiden.
Yeah.
Need to play some Galaga. It's good for you.
Play some Galaga. Play some what's it like NASCAR Heat or something like that.
Deer Hunter.
Cruising USA.
Cruising USA.
You could just stand in the room and do your bit.
You guys want to hear a funny joke about that?
Yeah, we should.
We'll have two separate rooms. One of me doing stand up comedy. One of you doing stand up comedy.
The adults room and the all ages room. Two kids in a trench coat trying to get into my show.
5 shows a day.
We're also bringing the pizzas out. Here, I'll be back in 6.
You have a wireless mic, but you're delivering.
You're like, you go backstage. You go back off stage. You hear somebody. It's like they said no pepperoni. I don't know why they said no pepperoni. It doesn't make any sense to me.
That'd be fun though. I love places like that.
They are the best.
Also, you brought up bumper cars, and whenever I hear bumper cars, I always think of there was this water park by my house, my parents' house growing up. And one summer we went, and there was like a bunch of Amish kids, like on a Rimspringer, and they rode the bumper cars all day.
Well, that's because they had never seen bumpers or cars.
No, but like their faces, like I just
It's a great joke.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm
Thanks.
sorry. I did bump right through it. Anyway, Amish kids riding bumper cars. It's quite an image.
Amish people living in.
Can't clip that one, I guess.
You said before we started you're wearing your Saints hat for Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What football team are you a fan of? Are you a Bengals fan?
No, I'm a Browns fan.
A Browns fan?
I'm a Browns and Saints fan.
Sad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad.
I was thinking about this. We talked about this the other day. Me and other comedian Micah Cohn. We were talking. And do you wear the hat of another sports team? Because I do. I mean, I'm wearing a Montreal Expos hat. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a giant Canadian baseball fan, but
Wait, I don't understand. What's the question?
like. Do you wear the hat of a team you're not a fan of?
Like if you think
Like,
it's
I'm
a
wearing
cool
it-
hat.
Sure. This podcast is a collection of baseball hats.
That's true.
I mean, I just bought for a sketch. I just bought a Chicago White Sox hat.
But you'll wear that too, like
Yeah, I'll wear it. I don't care.
casually. Yeah, I do that too. Baseball, I'm fine with. There's certain sports, I guess, like baseball hats. It doesn't really matter to me. Now there are limits I have. I will not buy a Yankees hat, and I will not wear a Dodgers hat. Those are two that I.
How do you
Those are my two favorite teams. Well, I mean, I lived right down the street. I lived in Echo Park,
Coastal elite?
which is right down the street from Dodger Stadium. I did the thing I always wanted to do as a kid. Is I wanted to live in a neighborhood with a baseball stadium. It was the best. The Yankees. I don't really root for the Yankees, but did I tell this when I bought the Yankees hat when I was in New York City?
Yes, I think where you said everybody asked you about it, and you thought you were just going to blend in, but you stood out more than anyone else.
Total poser. It was the Red Sox were in town too. Everyone was like, "How do you not know?" And I was like, "I'm here to eat pizza."
I don't know.
No, baseball, because baseball has amazing logos. That's why I think you can wear whatever baseball hat you want. I mean, like that's one of the best
Yeah.
logos of all time, the Expos.
Oh, yeah, the Expos are a great one. Now, there are some limits, too. Like, if they're in the division, I won't do that because I'm a Braves fan, born and raised. So, I'm about to step on this. I won't do Mets, and I won't do Nationals. However, if it's an old school Florida Marlins hat, the black one with, like, just the fish on it, it's an all-timer. That's another.
I don't like that one, actually.
Really? I'm a big Florida, old school Florida, not Miami, Florida Marlins.
Yeah, because I no longer have like a baseball team that I
Really?
well, I grew up, I like the Reds, and then I moved to LA and I adopted the Dodgers.
You weren't an Indians fan?
No, man, when I was a kid, the Indians, they stunk so bad.
Well, of course they stink, but that's what makes them.
But no, but
I was going to say in the 90s they went to the World Series, but you were like 30 then. So.
Yeah, I forget about that.
but that's but that's the whole thing. In the 80s and early 90s, they were really bad. And they were just like boring. They were boring to watch. And the only thing good about them was the classic comedy Major League.
Yeah.
One of the funniest movies of all time.
Yeah.
But that also was like, that was part of for us, like, that was the joke. Like, they were so bad, they have a great comedy about them.
yeah.
And I love the Reds. The Reds were amazing.
That's why I was going to ask was the Reds.
Yeah, I mean, those teams like Barry Larkin, Chris Sabo, Eric Davis, those teams were amazing. But then when the Indians did turn good in the mid 90s, you would suddenly see all these Indians hats everywhere, and I was like, "You guys."
Now
are a bunch
the
of posers.
Indians,
Yeah.
that's an all-time hat.
Oh yeah, Chief Wahoo. I have one of those. For,
Oh, posterity's sake.
Yeah.
There was a
Come get it out of my cold dead hands.
we were in Charleston and we had we passed by this like vintage shop, but it was just sports stuff. And it was all like jackets, and they had a Cleveland Indians, like the jackets they wear in Major League, like the satin.
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, we should have bought that.
Dude, it was like a child's medium, and I was like, if they had a 2X in this, and it was $1,000, I would buy it. I don't care that it's 80 degrees right now. I would wear it walking down the street.
But then when I moved to LA and I lived in the neighborhood of Dodger Stadium, I was like, this is my team now. Because also before Magic Johnson got involved, going to a Dodgers game was amazing because it was super cheap and you could bring in food.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers were pretty good. And then I got to see nationally, like
National League baseball.
Yeah,
The best kind of
I'm a National
baseball.
League.
You got to see pitchers hit.
Yeah, I'm a National League over American League.
I don't believe. I believe there should be a law outlawing the designated hitter.
Yeah,
Crash was it Crash Davis?
Oh,
Bull
sure.
Durham.
Great movie. Even though that's what I was in high school, the designated hitter.
Designated hitter.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite lines in a movie when she's like, "Do you believe in anything, Crash?" And he's like, "I believe that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, and there should be a law outlawing the designated hitter."
My brother used to have that poster, and that was in my room when he went to college of Crash Davis, and it had that whole speech.
That whole speech.
Yeah.
That's a good speech.
You might find that on eBay. That's a good one.
It's funny because I say that because it's the World Baseball Classic right now. It's funny, I don't have a Team USA hat. I have hats from 3 different other countries.
Not surprising.
I have
Let me guess: Cuba, China, and Russia.
No, I have Brazil. Puerto Rico, technically a U.S., and Mexico, which will lead in to our song for the week.
There we go.
This week, we're going to be covering Mexico off of Barometer Soup, written by James Taylor, but covered by Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, and a much, I would say, much superior version of the original.
Yeah.
James Taylor is.
Yeah, he's kind of boring.
God, what a stinker.
James Taylor, I used to always say, I said this about James Taylor, and I always say it about Gordon Lightfoot. He's just Jimmy Buffett for people that went to college.
Gordon Lightfoot's way better than James Taylor.
Yeah, Gordon Lightfoot's just very heady.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But got a cooler voice, got a cooler
voice,
wrote cooler song. I don't know, man. I remember like in high school, because most of my friends were paired heads. Then there was like the jam band section of the friend group. But then when they would try and get James Taylor in the mix, I was like, turn this crap off. We're 17 for crying out loud.
now I would never try and get James Taylor into the mix.
Yeah. It's infuriating.
James Taylor's one where I don't necessarily think he's bad, but I'm not putting it on at a party. I know that.
I wouldn't put it on at all. Although, shout out to James Taylor for one of the best Simpsons cameos of all time. I'm not as laid back as people think. Great play on the stereotype or whatever, the way people think of you. But
yeah. So, yeah. James Taylor, like he does have. It's funny because I feel like every James Taylor song I like, there's a Jimmy Buffett song that is like, I guess, slightly better. Like there's Mexico, and Jimmy Buffett has a good cover of Mexico.
Yeah.
And then I always loved Carolina in my mind, but then also Jimmy Buffett wrote Coast of Carolina, which I think is a better song.
Yeah.
And also the same kind of idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of those other like 70s AM singer-songwriters. You got Croce.
Croce. I like Croce a lot.
Yeah, I think I said it not on the pod last time, but last time we were hanging out. I got 15 minutes of Jim Croce in me every year.
Yeah.
It's 3 to 4 songs. Operator, that's a great song. But if I hear once a year, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know?
Operator. I like Operator. I like Working in the Car Wash Blues.
Sure.
He got some wordy titles.
And amazing. Obviously, the Poon Broom is amazing. And,
the little mini fro he has going on.
Yeah. No, I mean, a good looking guy. But I'm trying to think who else is like one of the like
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I mean,
by the way, I mean we'll get to it probably at some point. Didn't Jimmy cover Southern Cross?
yes, he did. That's a live one. But
Yeah, but better than.
Yeah, I mean,
Crosby.
me and Forrest said it might be his favorite Jimmy Buffett song. It's his cover of.
No, we
Southern
should have him
Cross.
on for that one.
We should have him on for that one. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all those.
Tom Petty, does he fall into that?
No, he's more rocking.
Yeah, he's more rocking.
But
I think of. I'm trying to think who else.
Dan Fogelberg.
Dan Fogelberg.
I mean, he's granola eating.
Wait.
You know,
Stan Rogers. He wasn't super big here, but he was really big in Canada. He's that same type of
is that
thing.
that shanty guy you brought up last
Yes.
time?
Well, he does that same thing, like his like like stuff like that. It's all like a lot of songs about like truckers and farmers and stuff like that.
Yeah, which in theory I would like, but it just gets a little snoozy.
Yeah, it's not the best.
I'm telling you, we need to have a special episode. I don't know where we would even put this, but we got to do. And I'll send the Spotify after the show. But that guy I told you about, the Cleveland Jimmy Buffett,
Yeah.
Pat Daly.
Pat
You gotta go through his stuff. I think you would like it.
I bet I would. I think
It's pretty good stuff.
I love things that are weird and like super regional. Like it's like that's why I like Stan Rogers, because it's such a very distinctly Canadian thing. You're like, oh, dude, like this is clearly a guy from Canada, even though like, he doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
which never made sense to me. That's the one thing, like people that like are famous in like Canada, especially, who never cross over to America. I don't understand how that happens. Like the big one is like the Tragically Hip. Like people love the Tragically Hip in Canada, and one of the things I always see is like, well, they're just so distinctly Canadian. I'm like, it's like rock music. It's not like, it doesn't sound any different than anything I listen to. But for whatever reason, it also doesn't appeal to me. So I don't know.
Yeah, with like Bare Naked Ladies falling. They're another Canadian rock band. I
Yeah.
saw them once.
Really?
Yeah, I saw them at. I think they did a Horde festival, which Horde is like. I only think that ran for like 4 years, but that was like the jam band Lollapalooza.
Jam.
So I would go and see
Sounds like a different crowd.
Oh yeah. Well, they were a better crowd than the Black Sabbath crew.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
Yeah, they were like, you're going to Lollapalooza or Horde. It's like, take your hacky sacks that way and your skateboards that way, guys.
I went to both, but Horde was great because I went 1 year and I saw.
Did you also wear your Banana Wind shirt?
No, I can't remember. I probably wore the Black Sabbath shirt.
You just can't stand to blend in, can you?
Yeah. But the one Horde Fest, I met John Popper from Blues Traveler. Didn't spell too good.
Were you in the catering line and he was there too? Or?
He was like just out in the crowd.
That's crazy. How'd you know it was him?
Yeah, right. But they had already played, or I don't
Big
actually.
guy. For those of you that don't know, a big boy.
Big boy, smelly boy. And I don't think they had even played yet because I think that was their festival. So I think they were headlining or something. It was in 95, same year as Barometer Soup. And it was like them and Black Crows. And I want to say, I think that's where I saw Bare Naked Ladies, which I was like, they stink. But then they did put on a pretty good show.
I remember I was listening to.
But those songs were all so annoying.
Yeah, I was listening to an episode of Chapo Trap House where they interviewed Brian Quimby, and he went to Woodstock '99. Brian Quimby, he's a podcaster and stuff. He has a podcast called Guys, and it's just like we could probably honestly be on the show because he just interviews people who are like fans of different stuff. It's like MMA guys, like truck guys, like baseball guys, stuff like that. There's got to be a Parahead episode. If there's not, we're in.
Hit us up, baby.
Hit us up, Brian. But he was on there and he said that he was at Woodstock '99 and the Tragically Hip played in like the afternoon. And he said that they had a Canadian flag like draped over the front of the stage. And he said a guy went up there and lit it on fire.
That's incredible.
I know.
I never heard that before.
I was like, that's just insane.
That's amazing. I never because I didn't pay any attention to Woodstock '99. Yeah, because none of the.
I mean, at that point, you were what, 80?
Yeah. I was at their first one, and no, I didn't know any of those bands. Although I did, for business purposes, have to go back and look at a certain person playing Woodstock '99. And I gotta say, man, coming out in that white fur coat, that's pretty badass.
Pretty cool.
Pretty.
I love when he says he supports Bill Clinton.
Yeah. I gotta say, shout out to Bob Ritchie. Pretty cool moment.
Dude, you watch clips from Woodstock '99, you're like, I mean, I would have lit a car on fire if I was there. So
I just recently found out that Voss was one of those hosts.
I know, that's so funny. He's not even famous now.
That blows me up.
It's like, that's crazy. He wasn't famous then.
It just blew me away.
Oh man, it's also funny when they have like you see like the old people who played like Woodstock '99, like James Brown. Like,
don't you think they should try it again?
Well, when they were going to do Woodstock 50, I remember that was like 2019. That was going to be the 50th anniversary, and I stand by this firmly. Like if they do it again, because the thing with Woodstock '99 was they were like, let's do what music these people are into. It's like, nah, do like hippie music, do like jam bands and stuff. It's like that's what you kind of want.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's peace and love, and you got people yelling break stuff. I mean, that's
yelling
not
break
really...
stuff, burning American flags.
Yeah.
And Canadian flags.
It was a miscalculation for sure.
Yeah, I see.
Very fascinating though. I watched because I didn't really watch it, but I was kind of watching it peripherally because my wife was watching the doc on that.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously there was a lot of
horrible stuff.
Yeah, there was horrible stuff and think pieces and stuff, but I always just thought, like, I was looking at it, I was like, I really think it's just like high mind stuff.
Yeah, it's complete like hedonism and mob mentality. It's like it's just,
Yeah, but like when they would do like aerial shots, it literally just looked like ants going from one thing to another.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty crazy.
It's weird. Like when you see the aerial shots of the original Woodstock, it's like it's 500,000 people just sitting in a field.
Dirty hippies, man.
Yeah, just gross hippies.
Yeah.
That being said, Jimmy Buffett, one of the
Now that's a segue.
yeah. Jimmy Buffett, one of the good ones. You know, I'm not as laid back. I'm not as laid back as people think. This is like, but I this is a song I listen to probably on every long road trip I'm on. This song will play because I love
This
song.
cover, this version.
I love this.
Yeah, it's good. I can't listen to it. I'm not. Brahma Soup. I mean, like that's mid '90s resurgence. You know, it's good. I like the first half of the album. Where's Mexico? I think Mexico's in the last
song.
Yeah,
The
it's the last
song
song.
on the
I don't get that far.
You're missing out, dude. That whole album, honestly, for it to be like I guess prime, like what I think of prime is like 70s Buffett, it's very good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to cover more songs from it, and I'm very excited. And also, guys, if you're curious, next week will be our 21st episode.
Yeah, we were a little.
This is confusing. Next week will be our 21st episode. So
If it's confusing for you, it was more confusing for us because we
So-
had a whole plan today.
Yeah, but so so 21st episode we'll be ranking the first 20 songs we've covered. So tune in next week to that. Feel free to leave your rankings in the comments as well. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe, hype the video, and tune in next week for the next episode coming Monday.